Hello and a very good morning, everyone. I am Nuharshia Hassan, and I'm here with my team members to tell you more about Bangladesh and get to know more about India as well. It is truly an honor and pleasure to be here and represent DPS School Dhaka and Bangladesh. Being able to be a part of this partnership program through these times of pandemic is truly a privilege. This has opened up ways for us to learn and enjoy and appreciate a different culture from the comfort of our homes. To make such a wonderful experience possible for us, our schools and teachers played a vital role ensuring that we transition into global citizens and international contributors, and also serve our community and country. Along with innovative teaching and learning systems focusing on the diverse aspects of education, our co-curricular activities play an important part of our school years, through which we get the best opportunities to explore new ideas and activities. And it is through them that we're able to experience such an adventure we're about to start today, together, of wonders and excitement and friendship. So without further ado, let's hear more about Bangladesh from Kashvi Agrawala.
Bangladesh, a country of South Asia located in the delta of Padma and Jamna rivers in the northeastern part of Indian subcontinent situated on the Bay of Bengal, is a country of lush greenery and waterways. Let's dive into the culture of Bangladesh with Diwan Anisha Islam.
Bangladesh, a land filled with cultural diversity and people of multiple ethnicities, with Bengalis as the predominant group, comprising about 98% of the population. Bengali is spoken in about 300 million around the world as their mother language, thus being the seventh most spoken language in the world. Bangladesh has been a land of festivity since time immemorial. Apart from religious festivals, there are a number of universal festivals in Bangladesh throughout the year. Bangladesh is blessed with numerous poets, authors, and painters of outstanding caliber and international repute, making Bangladesh one of the top 10 film producing countries in the world. Fish, meats, poultry, and vegetables are cooked in a spicy curry, which we call tarkari in Bangla, is made with sauces that incorporate many spices. Our favorite breakfast dish is pantavat, leftover cold rice in water or milk mixed with date palm sugar, which we call gur. At weddings and on important holidays, food plays an important role. At wedding, a common food is biryani, a rice dish with lamb and a blend of spices, particularly saffron.
Now let's go back in time with Taiba Anjum Raha.
In 1948, West Pakistan declared Urdu as the only national language of Pakistan, for which the Bengali-speaking majority of East Pakistan protested extensively, and the declaration resulted in the language movement of 1952. The Liberation War of Bangladesh started on 26 March 1971 and ended on 16 December 1971. At 2:30 p.m., the independence of Bangladesh was declared by Awami League leader on behalf of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. India played a vital role in the liberation war of Bangladesh. India helped Bangladesh by providing shelter to millions of refugees. They also gave training to the freedom fighters and healthcare to the injured freedom fighters. The largest number of executions took place on 25 March and 14 December 1971. Then, on 16 December 1971, after a 9-month-long war and after losing 3 million lives, Bangladesh earned victory and was independent.
Now, let's explore the heart of Bangladesh with Kashvi Agrawala.
Dhaka, the capital and the largest city, is also the economical, political, and cultural center of Bangladesh, in the south-central part of the country. Dhaka is home to over 2,000 historical structures, including Ahsan Manzil Museum, Lal Bagh Fort, Bangladesh National Parliament, National Memorial, Baitul Mukram National Mosque, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Noble Theatre, Swadhinita Stambho, and Shahid Minar. National holidays are celebrated with public ceremonies and rallies where schools and colleges organize fairs, festivals, and concerts. During Bengali New Year, large crowds of people gather on the street of Shahbag, Ramna Park, and the campus of University of Dhaka for celebrations. Ekushe Book Fair, arranged each year by Bangla Academy, takes place for the whole month, dedicated to the martyrs who died on 21st February 1952.
Now let's stroll along the beaches with Maliha Binte Mamoon.
Chattogram. Chittagong is officially called Chattogram. It is the second largest city in Bangladesh after Dhaka. The Chittagong division is known for its rich biodiversity. Over 2,000 of Bangladesh's 6,000 flowering plants grow in this region. Cox's Bazar in Chittagong is the world's longest natural sea beach and a popular tourist destination in the country. Swimming in the clean, shark-free and wavy water is one of the top most attractions. You have ample of options to enjoy. The more you get to the south, the more the water becomes blue. As you go farther down south of the city, you come across many beautiful small canals that empty into the Bay of Bengal. Strolling through the Burmese markets is fun too.
Let's watch a video on Bangladesh's natural beauty. Let's sip the special 7-layer tea with Mala Sarwar.
Sylhet is a metropolitan city in northeastern Bangladesh. Sylhet produces the highest amount of tea and gas in the country. The traditional dance of Sylhet is Sylheti Dhamal. Sylhet is very religiously diverse and is noted for peaceful coexistence, harmony, and mutual respect between its people of different faiths since ancient times. An interesting feature of Sylhet region is the aboriginal tribes such as the Tiperas, the Monipuris, Khasis, and Garus who still live in their primitive ways in the hills, practicing their age-old rites, rituals, customs, and traditions. The physiography of Sylhet consists mainly of hill soils, encompassing a few large depressions known locally as beels, which can mainly be classified as oxbow lakes caused by tectonic subsidence primarily during the earthquake of 1762. Some famous people from Sylhet are Farhad Khan,
Sadiq Khan, Rafiullah Khan, and Inatullah Khan.
Let's roam in the mangroves along with the tigers with Ahana Tanjim Khan.
Khulna city is in the southwestern of Bangladesh. It is the entrance to the Sundarbans, the world's largest mangrove forest and home of the Royal Bengal tiger. The region's previous name was Jalalabad and was used as Khan Ali Jahan's fiefdom during the 15th century. He established the largest mosque in the mosque city of Bagarhat, the 60-dome mosque. He also excavated a lake called Koradigi, whose inhabitants are calm-natured crocodiles. Khulna is also one of the main naval command centers of Bangladesh. Major sectors of its industries are jute, chemicals, fish, and seafood packaging, food processing, sugar milling, power generation, and shipbuilding. Khulna became a municipality in 1884 and a city corporation in 1984.
Now let's taste the sweetness of mangoes with Raid Nur Rahman Ahnaf.
Karachi is the metropolitan city and a major urban, commercial and educational center of Bangladesh. Apart from the usual agricultural products of Bangladesh, such as rice, wheat, potatoes, lentils, Karachi and neighboring countries region are specially suited for various crops such as mangoes, lychees, sugarcanes, tomatoes, and watermelons. One of the most famous silk is found in Rajasthan. Few of the best attractions of Karachi are the British Temple Complex, Bengal Research Museum, Photos on the Masjid, Baga Mosque, Barahanik Mandir, and Natur Royal Palace. Found around the central zone of Ranchi, west to the zero point, are some interesting Raj era buildings which you can view on a stroll around the area.
Now let's roam the markets with Sumera Haq.
Rangpur is a major city and the center of northwest Bangladesh. It features the best of rich and exotic Bangladesh of a storybook charm you can only find in this part of the world. The center is filled with rainbow-colored markets and rickshaws that sell all kinds of products. Rangpur is one of the oldest municipalities in Bangladesh, established in 1869. Rangpur is an industrial center noted for the manufacture of tulis, which is also known as cotton carpets. Most of the area is under continuous cultivation of tobacco, rice, jute, and oilseeds. Many Rangpur natives speak in the Rajbangshi language. However, the vast majority speaks in Bengali. Rangpur is the home of the Bengali feminist thinker, writer, educator, and political activist Begum Rokeya. She is widely regarded as a pioneer of women's liberation in South Asia. Rangpur is well known for its healthcare facilities throughout the North Bengal district.
Let's walk through the rice fields with Masroora Tasin Khan.
Borishal, one of the 8 administrative divisions of Bangladesh. Borishal city lies on the Padma River Delta, is a rice-producing center of Bangladesh. Balam, a kind of basmati, is the most popular rice in Bangladesh. Borishal. It is also famous for betel leaf, a typical South Asian chewing gum. Borishal was once known as the Granary of Bengal for its rice production. It is still an important rice-producing area for the country. Kuakata Beach is the main tourist spot in the division. It is one of the 2 sea beaches in South Asia where both sunrise and sunset at sea can be seen. Durgashagar is a man-made pond where a number of migratory birds arrive every winter. Borishal Division has one of the highest literacy rates of the country, just behind Dhaka Division.
Let's harvest the golden fibers with Nuraida Haq.
Mymensingh is the main city of Mymensingh Division, Bangladesh. The city constituted by the British East India Company on 1st May 1787. Later, Mymensingh was reorganized into 6 districts and is currently the country's 4th largest city and one of the 16 old districts of Bangladesh. However, the district headquarters was relocated to Mymensingh when Begunbari was devastated by a flash flood. Earlier, Mymensingh was called Nasirabad after Nasiruddin Nasir Shah. Historically, Mymensingh district was known for jute production, which was termed golden fiber due to revenue it generated as a cash crop. 33% of all tourist attractions are listed in Mymensingh division. The main attractions of this district are Muktagasha Palace, Zainul Abidin Museum, Old Brahmaputra River, then Garo Hills, Ramgopalpur Palace, Durgapari, Tajpur Fort, crocodile farms, and many more.
Now, let's dodge, swing, kick, and throw and hit with Abi Muhammad Ali.
Sports teams of Bangladesh. The first sport team I will be talking about is the Kabaddi team. Kabaddi is Bangladesh's national sport. The Bangladesh Kabaddi team won the bronze medal at the 2006 Asian Games and became runners-up in the 1980 and 1988 Kabaddi Asia Cups. Cricket. The cricket team of Bangladesh is run by the Bangladesh Cricket Board. Bangladesh has many achievements in cricket, including Shakib Al Hasan, who is the #1 all-rounder in all formats of cricket for the past 11 years, the youngest Test centurion, Mohammad Ashraful, the emerging player of the year in 2016, Mustafizur Rahman, runners-up in the 2012, 2016, and 2018 Asia Cups, the Wisden Cricketer of the Year in 2011, Tamim Iqbal, and until now, Bangladesh has defeated all the Test cricket teams in every format. Football. The Bangladesh national football team is controlled by the Bangladesh Football Federation. The nation's best results came at South Asian level, where it won the SAF Championship once and were gold medalists in the South Asian Games twice.
Let us be filled with passion and excitement as we watch this small video.
Chalo jaibo chalo Bangladesh, chalo বিশ্ব উঠানে, chalo Bangladesh, chalo বিজয়ের টানে, chalo Bangladesh, chalo বিশ্ব উঠানে, chalo Bangladesh. উন্মাদনার চাওয়া আজ সারা বাংলাদেশের দল মাঠে, পেছনে আমরা সবাই। চলো বাংলাদেশ।
It has been a wonderful experience sharing our culture with you, and we hope to learn more about yours. Thank you.
That was really amazing, Nuha.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. God made the earth. Man made confining countries with their fancy frozen boundaries. But with unfound boundless love, let's behold the borderland of our nations and expand into the world. Good morning, everybody. I, Divyanshi Sharma, a student of class 7 and the leader of students team DPS Mohali, take pride and feel blessed in extending my heartfelt gratitude to DPS STS Dhaka for giving us this opportunity of understanding and learning about their culture, broadening our social horizons, and improving language skills. There is already so much that unites the two countries: a shared history and common heritage, linguistic and cultural ties, and a passion for music, literature, and arts. One great example of unity to quote here is of Rabindranath Tagore, the Indian polymath, who created the national anthems of both the countries. Amar Sunar Bangla for Bangladesh in 1905 and Jana Gana Mana for India in 1911. Today we have learned so many new things about Bangladesh, and now it's our time to take all of you on a virtual tour to India. Let's begin with our pride, India's national flag, Tiranga. The top saffron color indicates the strength and courage of the country. The white middle band indicates purity, peace, and truth. And the green shows faith, fertility, growth, and auspiciousness of the land. Dharma Chakra, the navy blue wheel in the middle, denotes the continuity of the nation's progress. The next most important thing to mention here is religion. India is one of the most religiously diverse nations. It is the birthplace of Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, Sikhism, Islam, and Christianity. Most beautiful regions of India, from the dreamy landscapes of North India's deserts to the tropical greenery of the south, India is a vast country that encompasses a range of cultures, people, and landscapes. When choosing where to visit, it's the easiest to divide the country into distinct regions: North, West, South, East, Northeast, and Central India. Let's explore this country's beautiful regions without further ado.
Himalayan North. The Himalayan North of India is home to Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, and the contested northernmost state of Jammu and Kashmir. Here you find a valley of flowers and alpine forest of Manali and the famous Dharamshala, home to the Dalai Lama. Punjab and Haryana. South of the Himalayan regions of India is the two states of Punjab and Haryana. Punjab means the land of five rivers. In this state, you will find the city of Amritsar and its most famous landmark, the Golden Temple. This temple was built in 1577 and is the primary pilgrimage site for Sikhs. Haryana finds mention in the great epic of Mahabharata, Kurukshetra. The epic battle between the Kauravas and the Pandavas is situated in Haryana.
Rajasthan. The vast western state of Rajasthan is the largest in India. The region is marked by desert and majestic fort towns like Jaisalmer and Jodhpur. Most notable is the Thar Desert near Jaisalmer, where camel ride exhibits the Mughal history of the region. Also situated here is the famed Ranthambore National Park, a large conservation area known for its Bengal tiger population. The Aravalli Range also ends up in Rajasthan, at the southwestern edge of Mount Abu, the coldest place in the state, and home to forests, waterfalls, and lakes.
Gujarat. South Rajasthan is Gujarat, India's westernmost state and one of the country's most diverse regions. A portion of the Thar Desert can be found in Gujarat, part of which is made up of the Rann of Kutch. Vast salt flats are known as the White Desert. Dry rice can be seen as a nation in the main is an engaging phase. The sea will manage to breathe and the valley.
Maharashtra's large state makes up most of west central India and is the location for one of the nation's largest and most famous cities, Mumbai, complete with the nation's largest population of millionaires and billionaires. Taking a part of the country's western shore, the 700-kilometer long Konkan coast is lined by miles of pristine and untouristed beaches. The Amboli Nature Reserve is a hill station where you can be among the clouds and lush treetops with waterfalls and stunning sunsets. In the district of Aurangabad are the famous Ajanta and Ellora caves, a stunning collection of ancient Hindu, Jain, and Buddhist monuments set among one of the world's largest temple cave sites.
Goa, known the world for its coastline, the former Portuguese colony of Goa is all about palm-lined beaches. Galgibaga in South Goa is a beautiful spot where turtles are known to nest. Goa is a fascinating slice of India. There is a piece of evidence everywhere of the Portuguese legacy, from crumbling castles, churches, and even cuisines.
India's capital, frantic and hectic Delhi city, is second most populous in India. It is famous for the 20th century Lotus Temple, rich heritage, India Gate, to the colonial shopping district of Connaught Place. Delhi's metro also has its own charm. Part of the city meets nature. Feeling of the area can be found at Okla Bird Sanctuary.
Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh, India's most populated state. Along the banks of the Ganges, you will find one of India's most historic places, Varanasi. It's a cultural home where the Yamuna and Saraswati rivers meet. This is also the state where you will find the city of Agra, home to the iconic Taj Mahal, and state capital Lucknow, the city of Nawabs with beautiful buildings as a Mughal stronghold.
Bihar is located to the east of Uttar Pradesh and for the most part is a subtropical region known for its vast fertile plains. In the globally renowned Valmiki National Park, you may be able to spot Bengal tigers, Indian elephants, and Indian rhinos. There's also the Marshi Cover Lake Bird Sanctuary, where you can catch a glimpse of exotic avian life, including the Siberian crane. Other natural wonders lie in places like Bodh Gaya, a holy site known for the Bodhi tree, under which Gautam Buddha allegedly attained enlightenment. Madhya Pradesh. This central Indian state bears the remnants of various eras of Indian history, leading to its nickname, the Heart of India. Pench National Park, located in the plains of India, is where you can spot monkeys, deer, and other wild animals very quickly. It's home to the forest that inspired the Jungle Book after all. There are even 30,000-year-old cave paintings at Bhimbetka.
Eastern India is a diverse region of the country. West Bengal is the home of India's seventh largest city, Kolkata. Over 400 Bengal tigers roam at Sundarbans National Park. Tiger Hill offers breathtaking panoramic views in Darjeeling, and you can also find some of the last steam engines still in use in India. And if you are lucky, on a clear day, you may catch sight of Mount Everest in the distance.
Northeast India. Northeast India has a lot to show off. This region is landlocked and bordered by China, Myanmar, Bhutan, and Bangladesh, and here situated the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Nagaland is a semi-autonomous region blooming with beautiful floral valleys, like Zuku Valley, known for its seasonal lilies. The Nokkalikai waterfall in Meghalaya is the tallest single-drop waterfall in India, and Mizoram features its own Bantong Falls. Karnataka. Karnataka is known for its firm place in history. Mysore boasts several historical buildings, such as the Mysore Palace and the St. Philomena's Cathedral. On the other hand, Bangalore, the capital of Karnataka, is a multicultural city with tall buildings and forward-facing urban center, pushing the way forward for India's future.
Andhra Pradesh, on the east coast and inland Telangana, became India's newest and 29th state in 2014. In Telangana, on the Deccan Plateau, there are various parks within the easy reach of Hyderabad, like Jawahar Deer Park. In Andhra Pradesh, situated high in the eastern Ghats, is the Araku Valley. It's a lush paradise like land with streams, waterfalls, coffee plantations, and different tribal cultures to discover. Nearby, in Andhagiri, a cooling hill station with amazing views.
Kerala is one of the most relaxing places you could find in the country. Ilappi, at the foot of the Western Ghats, is where you will find the backwaters, canals, and rivers, and you can stay on decorated boats. Higher in altitude, Munnar is
Kerala is one of the most relaxing places you could visit in the country. Alappi at the foot of the Western Ghats.
Please continue. Sorry for the interruption. I'll repeat it again. Kerala is one of the most relaxing places you could visit in the country. Ilippi, at the foot of the Western Ghats, is where you will find the backwaters, canals, and rivers, and you can stay on decorated boats. Higher in altitude, Munnar is a hill station in the district of Idukki, where you will find tea plantations. Close to Munnar is the state's first Iravakulam National Park, where you can see the endangered Nilgiri Thar.
Tamil Nadu. The eastern neighbor of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, is a distinct entity. Chennai is a state capital and is a city pulsing with life. Madurai is known as the Athens of East thanks to the ancient historic site like the beautiful 6th century Meenakshi temple and Kudal Azaghar temple. Andaman and Nicobar Island. Made up of around 300 islands located in the Bay of Bengal, the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are ringed by coral reefs and inhabited by native communities. Here you'll find tropical rainforests with over 2,000 varieties of plants and dense mangrove forests, and of course, palm trees fringed beaches.
India's unique history and diversified culture are reflected in the large variety of sports played and followed by its inhabitants. Let's know about some famous sports in India. India can be considered as a cricket crazy nation. The Indian Premier League, IPL, a professional 2020 cricket competition, is currently the most attended cricket league in the world. The country's national cricket team had won some of the most important trophies, including the 1983 Cricket World Cup, the 2007 ICC World 2020, the 2011 Cricket World Cup, the 2013 ICC Champions Trophy. Badminton. It's currently the second most played sport in India, right after cricket. The country has also seen some success on the international level with some of its players such as Saina Nehwal, Shrikant Kidambi, and Pusarla Venkata Sindhu ranking among the world's top. Football. India hosted the 2017 FIFA Under-17 World Cup, and it was the first time the country hosted a FIFA event. The tournament was the most successful FIFA Under-17 World Cup ever, with the attendance being a record of 1,347,133 people. Kabaddi. It's a sport native to the Indian subcontinent. The Indian men's and women's Kabaddi teams were both crowned the champions of Asia after beating Pakistan and South Korea in Gorgan, Iran in 2017. Hockey. India also has the best overall Olympic history performance with 77 victories out of the 126 matches played. Indian hockey players came out to be the most successful team in the Asian Champions Trophy by winning the competition 3 times in 2017, 2016, and 2018. Believe it or not, this was just a drop from the ocean of India's heritage, and we will look forward to share so much more whenever we meet again.
At last, I want to sum up with a verse. It's a bliss to be in my homeland, where every religion feels secure. Here tradition and culture have a basic need, where all people wish to do a good deed. It's got a wide range of 22 languages with breathtaking scenery adding to the vantage. In future, higher as it aims to stride, it's my India, I say with sheer pride. So my dear friends, let this unity of ours carve a history. Together, we will achieve a victory. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful presentation from both the schools.
Thank you.
And we're so glad you're meeting at this platform. And I hope we will share this PPT among both our schools. Nuha, I would request you to share the PPT with the leader of DPS Mohali, and Devanshi, you can share your PPT with Nuha, all right, so that they can see other school members and teams.
Sure.
Now, before we end today's program, I would like Nuha and Devanshi together with your team to decide what topic you're going to talk about in the next meeting and to fix a tentative date. Then after that, I will request the VP Sir, Dr. Shivananda, to say a few words from our side and Mrs. Singh from your side.
Ma'am, from the dates which we have decided, the topics which we have decided, first of all, that on 22nd of March, we all celebrate World Water Day. So we can take this topic related to water scarcity because it is estimated that by 2025, 2/3 of the population will definitely have to face water scarcity. Apart from that, on March 1st, we celebrate Zero Discrimination Day. So we can list the ways in which discrimination takes place in our countries, in the whole world as well. And we can bring one social media angle to it, like cyberbullying and all. And also on 3rd of March, we all celebrate World Wildlife Day. So we can take this topic related to wildlife smuggling, that their parts are being smuggled around the world. And I think that these are interesting topics and we should definitely work upon them. Apart from that, it's all up to you.
Nuha, what do you say to it?
The topics that Divyanshi has mentioned are truly some of the very interesting topics, and I believe that we would also like to share our inputs regarding that. Also, what we came up with was on 21st February, we celebrate International Mother Language Day. This International Mother Language Day was actually the start when Bangladesh rose up to make Bangla one of the national languages of the former East Pakistan. So I think we can talk about that, and the others were already mentioned by Divyanshi. So yes.
So what do you all come to a conclusion? What do you all want to? There are 4 topics mentioned here, so that, we can think of one topic we can relate to and we can prepare in exchanging information about each other's country on that. Mostly we are presenting each other's country in this exchange program and culture.
I feel that we feel that water scarcity is one challenge which the whole world is going to face in future. So we can take that topic. Nuha, what's your take?
Yes, water scarcity is definitely something the entire world faces. So maybe that is a good topic to go on. Also,
Please.
Yeah, I feel like maybe if we could also talk about the International Mother Language Day as a language for each country is unique and has its own wonders. So maybe we can talk about how how in India that is celebrated and how we celebrate it here.
So we can take two topics in the next session, or we can just have small presentation on water scarcity, and the second is the language of each other's country, right? We can talk on these two topics, and we can exchange information on that and give presentations on that. And the tentative date, I think we will discuss with Ms. Rajni, and and we can come up with the date, so both the teams of your schools can start working on these two topics.
Definitely.
Sure, ma'am.
All right. Now I would request Dr. Shivananda, Vice Principal of DPS STS, to say a few words.
Hello, everybody. Can you see and hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yes, sir.
It's been fantastic. When I heard both the teams speaking, I got goosebumps. You were so proud of your country, and you projected all the positives. I am sure each country has its own areas to work on, and you youngsters can make the difference. I am not bypassing or forwarding our responsibilities, but you share it, right? As one of you rightly mentioned, water crisis is the major crisis which is confronted by the world, and that's a very good topic to work on. And the new global normal, wherein we all meet everybody virtually, and it has become very common now, and it is also helpful in many ways. But for this platform, the students of both the schools would have never met. So we need to make use of this and do not limit just for presenting what's good. Let us be bold and share how you can help one another in many ways possible. And that's how the future should be. And gone are the days where we point at one another, but now is the time to collaborate, time to help one another, time to take everybody together, because in India there is a concept called Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. That means the whole world is one family.
Right.
And how can you stay happy when your neighbor is unhappy? Can we build castles over our neighbors' homes? It is never possible. So the only way to remain happy, that ensure everybody around us is happy. So that is the way forward, and every country is striving towards that. Hopefully you take this collaboration to the next level. I was also wondering, there is one topic suggestion from my side you can consider, and it should be a research project. Take one city of your choice, find out how the temperature has changed in the last 100 years. And you will really be amazed to see how temperature has increased in the last 100 years. Any city, maybe your own city. You will definitely get data if you Google it, and you should also speak to people around you. I know you should follow all your safety protocols when you speak to people. Maybe one or two very old people, maybe of 70 or 80 years, you should speak to them and find out how was the weather during their time, their spring, their summer, their winter, and how is it now? In addition to finding data on Google. And also find out what are the months they used to get rain and what is the condition now. You'll be amazed to see the results. And when you compare the results of two countries, you'll be further be wondering how come this much change has happened. And you can start thinking of what can be done to reverse these changes. And it is possible to reverse. People say it is irreversible. No, it is possible. And there are a lot of new techniques available and developed by youngsters like you, not old people. I felt very happy to be here. Good job, great going, and this is the beginning. Don't end it here.
Yes, sir, definitely, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I would request Mrs. Singh.
Yeah, thank you so much, Shalini. My congratulations to both the schools for an excellent presentation, I must say. And it fills us with pride to see the way our children are growing with such confidence and the pride they took in presenting the best of their country. So honestly, it has been a great 1 hour, having to know the way our kids are blooming. And what gave me the most pleasure was to see how our children actually figure out as to what are those key areas where they could collaboratively work on. And as Dr. Shivananda also mentioned, I truly agree with the suggestion he has given. Actually, children, if you start looking at things the way the environment has changed in the last 100 years, you will be shocked. And yes, you are the harbingers of change. You can do it. And yes, we're not putting our responsibility on you. It's just a shared responsibility. And you are the youth of the country, and you are the torch bearers. We can guide you, and and there you are. And today, as we kickstart this exchange program, I really hope that the students and the staff from both the schools get the desired exposure to different cultures across borders. Though the roots somewhere are the same, but it's a wonderful opportunity to connect with each other. And I'm sure this will not only foster strong bonds, friendship bonds between us, but will also help us to follow a multifaceted approach to learning. And as it's rightly said, that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So today's step, I'm sure, is going to take us to is going to embark on a new journey. So let's have an open mind. We really don't know until we know what could be until we try. So let's not waste any opportunity and move ahead. My good wishes to all of you. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much, Mrs. Singh. Thank you so much for enlightening words. So, Ms. Tarana, Ms. Nidhi, would you like to say something?
Hello everyone. I'm not sure if you can see me.
We can see you.
Yeah, my internet is really disturbing for some reason. Children, first of all, I want to congratulate all of you for speaking up so well and even suggesting topics for the future, which we're really, we should be talking about. I would just like to thank all of you and put one comment, like Shivananda sir so rightly said, that how can we be happy if our neighbors or any one of us is unhappy. So I lived in the UK for many years, and over there I used to actually admire them when I saw that the rich people wouldn't wear good clothes if the poor people didn't have enough food to eat. And one day I saw that people from the offices were actually down and protesting. They have the NHS, which is the National Health Services, and it was supposed to be minimized. The services were supposed to be minimized by the government, and the people who did white-collar job actually stood on the streets to protest and say that we will pay more taxes in order to ensure, services for the poor. So this is actually how we should look at the world, and we should also do the same for each other. So I'm really looking forward to having you. Maybe after the pandemic, we can also have physical exchange of our students. We can visit each other. And all the best. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Rajni, ma'am. Thank you, Mrs. Singh. So looking forward to having more
You're
sessions.
always welcome, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Miss Nidhi?
Like to congratulate each and every child who had spoken today, because it was an amazing, actually we had goosebumps seeing all of this, the pride they had in them. And we really look forward that this partnership does not only confine to the presentations, it should go much beyond that. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, Miss Nidhi. Very rightly said, Miss Nidhi, that we have to go beyond it, just not to the presentation, the research work, exchange. Once the pandemic is over, we can meet each other and come over to each other's country and explore it.
To say that we are really keen to break the borders and to embrace the culture of both the countries. So best of luck to all of you, each one of you present here. Thank you so much. And ma'am, uh, I think it's in the last week we have not only researched about India. Now in just 40 minutes I was wondering how could we see so many things in just 40 minutes. It was a wonderful virtual tour of both the countries, and my congratulations to both the teams. Thank you so much. And we are definitely looking forward for the next meeting in the month of March.
Definitely, ma'am. We will share our case. We can keep in touch. Even the two leaders,
Sure.
they'll have a WhatsApp group with all the students in it and keeping the few heads in it so that, we know what they're exchanging. They can easily communicate their thoughts and knowledge in the WhatsApp group so that, we take this program further.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you. Hope to see you all in March.